All right, everybody, welcome to SR Broadcasting. We're here tonight with the SoMo Racing League, PORTSIDE Jaguar and Land Rover Truck Series, Bristol. Gonna be Bristol for sure tonight. Looks like we got about 26 drivers out here tonight. We have a couple of new guys. Give me a second to get a hold of some of their names here. A couple of new guys out tonight, starting their first time here with SoMo. We have Douglas Nelson in the number 312. We have, Tim Giles making his debut in the number 19. Cody Eldridge in the number 10. Cullen Roberts in the number 12. So they want to welcome those guys here to SoMo. Gonna be 125 laps here tonight at Bristol. I don't know. I think it's going to be a pretty exciting race, but it should be pretty decent. Looks like the trucks are pretty good. Haven't really seen much. We're just seeing the cone get hit, but we haven't really seen much going on out there. Guys are just getting used to the feel of the truck. I believe they already had their drivers meeting. There's about a little less than 7 minutes left. We're going to quickly go over some points here coming into tonight's race. Shane Papala is your leader. He's got 32 points over Adam Baker. This is race number 21. Third place is Len McNeese. Lupa Gonzalez is sitting in fourth right now. Ronald Henry, he dropped a couple spots because I don't think Ronald was here last week. He's sitting in fifth. No, he was here last week. 20 races counted. Yeah, my mistake. I think that was the Xfinity Series. David Howard Jr. is in sixth. Joe Mitchell sitting seventh. Dean Viney is sitting eighth. Donald McLaughlin is sitting ninth. Kurt Davidson in 10th. Travis Wall 11th. And rounding out the 12th, last driver on the bubble for the chase, Jim Locking. So Jim doing pretty good here tonight. Is Jim out on the track? I haven't seen his name out here. Ooh, that's going to hurt Jim a little bit in the points. All right, we're going to do something a little bit different tonight, and we'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Dave Kemmer from iRacing.com. You may have heard about a recent experiment in which two of the world's most famous and fastest race car drivers, Lewis Hamilton and Tony Stewart, decided to swap race cars at one of the most enduring racetracks in America, Watkins Glen. What you probably did not hear about was the big role iRacing.com played in helping Tony Stewart prepare for this historical event. He may have gone off, I think, on his first lap out, but then they started recording the show. On his second lap, he put in a time that was faster than any of the testers had done.
How you feeling?
I'm tired already. My hands are sore just from
gripping.
yeah. I mean, it'll be that way tomorrow. Juan said he'll be surprised if I make it through 3 laps without being just wore out.
Really?
Having the iRacing simulator hopefully will cut the learning curve down for me and cut some of that time out that I would have to spend tomorrow trying to get up to speed. Hopefully I'll be able to get through that by just running the simulator and getting an idea what the timing of the corners are at the speeds that we're going to be running with the F1 car.
So the good news is we're going to get a chance to run our own cars first, and I've spent some time with Lewis, so I'm very comfortable knowing that whatever information he tells me is going to be spot on.
You know, the racetrack was so identical to what I learned on the simulator that you just truly were learning the feel of the car and the feel of the steering wheel and feeling the G-loads. And that's the only thing you miss with a simulator, but what iRacing has been able to capture with the texture of the racetrack, the bumps, the sights around it are very, very realistic. So I want to go back and see, now that I've driven the car, go back and run on the simulator some more and see if I can even do better than I did before. I ran a couple hours yesterday on an iRacing simulator, and I told Lewis, I said, it gave me such a good base to come with and have an idea where shift points were going to be, and you know, 7-speed transmission versus a 4-speed that we have in the Cup car, that it was a huge help. And having what we learned on the simulator yesterday and Lewis's input, it really you made it easy to go out and feel like you could relatively get up to speed.
Having guys like Tony Stewart trust our product enough to train for an event like this makes us all proud of the countless hours we put in making the best motorsports sim software ever created. This is just one of many stories that continue to validate the sim world as a real form of motorsports and a valuable tool in fine-tuning the skills essential for the sport we love. I hope you have enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look into this truly unique experiment that is sure to be remembered and talked about for a long time. Thanks for watching, and keep on sim racing.
All right, we just wanted to give you a little bit of a look into iRacing for any of the viewers out here that haven't tried iRacing or haven't iRaced. Definitely worth checking out if you are into racing and love racing. All right, we're almost ready here to get to qualify, so we're going to go ahead with our national anthem and we'll come back with qualify, everyone. All right, we're back. We're getting ready to go to qualify. We're going to put up the grid. Oh, sorry, not the grid, the qualify ticker. And let you see who all is leading here. Right now, Travis Wall, the fastest one on the track. Jackson Allen, Lupa Gonzalez, Brian Neff, and Adam Baker, the 5 fastest. So we'll see if these guys can back up these times. Keep an eye on this. Let's take a ride around with Travis Wall. Oh, maybe not. Let's take a ride around with David Howard Jr. in the Butler Furniture. I believe that's a Toyota, or as they say around here, Toyota. Right now, Justin Rogers got the #1 spot. Mark Nadeau. Let's see some of these numbers jump around. Let's see what David Howard Jr. gets here for his first lap. That's going to move him into 6th. Let's Take a look at Timothy Lewis in the other Butler Furniture truck here. See Cullen Roberts right now hanging on to 5th. New driver here to SoMo. Justin Rogers back up into the number 1 spot. Mr. Len McNeese shown in 8th. And that'll move him up to 7th currently. Looks like Justin Rogers so far hanging on to that spot. Let's take a look at Tim Giles, though he's heading back into the pits. Tony Gray. Jackson Allen takes the top spot here. Yeah, let's see. Brian Neff is out running. See what kind of time he gets coming across the stripe. Remember, in iRacing, if you touch the wall during your qualified lap, it does not score you. So you want to have a clean run. And he's got a 14.774. That's going to move him to 3rd. See Joe Mitchell now in the number 18. And Joe, we'll see what he gets coming by this time by. And Joe Mitchell with a 15.164. Not a good lap for Joe, sitting 13th. Keith Mador, he's sitting, coming to get his lap. Sorry, I thought he had a time already. And he'll get a 16.331. That's going to put him in 17th. See if he can get any more better time out of that. Anybody else left out on the track? Matthew Talbert, the number 78. Matthew with a 15.208. That's going to pretty much end it there. Looks like Jackson Allen so far hanging on to that top spot. So we'll just wait for this to go ahead and roll to grid, and we'll get this thing going. Like I said, it looks like there's 26 guys out here tonight. Should be a pretty interesting race. Bristol is Bristol. You know, you got a little bit of beating and banging. There's probably going to be some tempers. Probably going to be the big one. Hopefully not. Hopefully they can keep it green, but things do happen fast here at Bristol. Sometimes you're just a victim of circumstance. So we're going to try to get a word in with anybody if they do, you know, get wrecked out or getting their trucks repaired. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And I am here alone up in the booth again tonight, so I'll try to make it as interesting as possible. Hopefully these guys put on a good enough show for you that you really won't even be paying attention to me. I'll try to keep up with everything that's going on the track, but it's tough. Short track, a lot of action. So we'll do our best. All right. So it looks like Jackson Allen will hold on to that top spot. So we're going to run over the grid here. We have Jackson Allen for Victory Lane Racing taking the pole tonight. Congratulations to Jackson on that. Justin Rogers shows GAC Racing. I believe he might be with Old School now, so he's starting 2nd. 3rd is Travis Wall, Max Rev Motorsports. 4th is Brian Neff, Can-Am Racing. 5th is Adam Baker with MB Motorsports. Donald McLaughlin will be starting 6th. 7th is Mark Nadeau, Turn 4 Racing. Timothy Lewis, Diamond State Racing, starting 8th. 9th is David Howard Jr., Diamond State Racing. Len McNeese starting 10th for GAC Racing. 11th, Cullen Roberts. I believe he's with Old School Racing's Tony Gray. Old Schools Racing, also, he'll be starting 12th. Matthew Talbert starting 13th. 14th will be Stephen Parks for Turn 4 Racing. Joe Mitchell, MB Motorsports, will be starting 15th. Tim Giles will be starting 16th. 17th is Jeff Glockner for SoMo Racing. Keith Meador is starting 18th. 19th is Dean Viney, GAC Racing. 20th is Ronald Henry, Can-Am Racing. Cody Eldridge, Old Schools Motorsports. Shane Papala, MB Motorsports. 23rd, Lupa Gonzalez, 575 Motorsports. And starting 24th, Sean Doer. 25th, Douglas Nelson. 26th, Jay Dubuque. And that's going to round out your field. Man, that was a lot. Try to get that all out before the pace car gets into the pits and get these guys going. Hopefully we'll be able to stay on top of the action here and bring a good race here tonight. You're watching SoMo Racing League's Portside Jaguar Land Rover Truck Series. And we're about to get ugly here in a little bit. So we see Jackson Allen is on the inside. Justin Rogers on the outside. Travis Wall on the inside. Brian Neff on the outside. Pace car's gone in. And we are gone. So far it looks like a pretty good start. Jump up in the blimp real quick. Jackson Allen out to the front. Brian Neff right now closing up on third. 44th, Travis Wall sitting in fourth. Looks like these guys did a good job on the start. We go back here to the number 1 of Stephen Parks. And the 57 of Mark Nadeau, 00 of Tony Gray, and I believe that is the 12 of Colin Roberts, and that is for 8th through 13th. It looks like Brian, oh, we got somebody smoking down here on the bottom. Let's see if we can find out. Oh, it looks like it's Tim Giles. Not really sure what happened with Tim. Hopefully he can get it back onto the track, or at least back into the pits and get back out. Go back up front. Justin Rogers sitting in second. The 60 of Brian Neff sitting right behind him. And then the 44 of Travis Wall. Then we go back to the 48 of Adam Baker sitting in fifth. Donald McLaughlin sitting in sixth in that number 45. And the yellow is out. And it looks like it may be on, I'm having an issue here. It might be on Ronald Henry. Let's go back and take a quick look. Oh, we see a bunch of guys stacked up. David Howard Jr. in trouble already. Oh, let's go back and take a look. The 7 of David Howard Jr. Oh, that he got caught up with the 88 and the 19. That kind of hurt him a little bit. Also, Ronald Henry. All right, he wasn't caught into it. That's David Howard Jr. Oh, man, what a rough night for David here already. Not the night he was definitely looking for. So we got Brian Neff right now. He looks like he's going to stay out. He's going to take that lead spot. More than likely, we're waiting for him to come across and let iRace actually score him as the leader. Looks like David Howard Jr. is in the pits, gonna try to get repaired. I'm not sure where Jay Dubuque and Douglas Nelson are. I'm not sure if they took the field or not. What's up there, Mr. Shane Gross? Got a lot of old school guys out here. All right, so Brian Neff is your leader. We're going to see the top 5: Brian Neff, Travis Wall, Adam Baker, Donald McLaughlin, Timothy Lewis round out your top 5. We have 78 degrees, partly cloudy skies, and a track temperature of 78 degrees right now. Not too much rubber down on the track just yet, but I'm sure that's going to change. And tonight's race is brought to you by Hardee's of Richmond, Virginia. They are a sponsor for tonight's race. Also, PORTSIDE, Jaguar, and Land Rover sponsor the truck series here at SoMo. And, of course, SoMo Racing League. So we want to thank all of those for bringing this to you. Hopefully it's a good race here tonight. We're under one caution. We're going to lap 13 right now. So hang tight. We'll see. Going to see a lot of shifting around here. Hopefully I don't lose my voice going through this, because I got a feeling it's going to get exciting now. So it looks like Brian Neff. Let's see if he chooses the inside or the outside. The guys did a real good job on that initial start. So we should see a pretty good start here. Got a bunch of nice looking trucks out there too. Yeah, it looks like Brian Neff is going to take the inside on this start. So we'll just wait for this pace car to go ahead and jump in, get these guys back green again tonight. We see they're trying to straighten out a couple of spots back there. It looks like Ronald Henry is not on the track. Jay Dubuque, David Howard Jr., and Douglas Nelson. So 4 drivers off, pace cars in, and we are green. Looks like a pretty good start up front. Travis Wall and Brian Neff. Brian Neff able to take that first spot. We look back down the field a little bit. We see most of the guys tucking in line. Travis Wall going to try and take that lead on the inside. Not able to do it. Brian Neff going to hang on to it. Back here to Justin Rogers in the number 1 of Stephen Parks. We see the 78 of Matthew Talbert now down on the inside. The number 4 Timothy Lewis up on the outside. Right behind them, Justin Rogers down low. Stephen Parks up high, followed by Tony Gray in that 00. And up front, Travis Wall still hanging on to about 2 seconds behind Brian Neff. Go back here, Jackson Allen just getting around the 19 of Tim Giles. Up, and the yellow does come out. Oh, it looks like Tony Gray involved in that one. Let's take a look. See if we can find out what happened here with Tony Gray. Oh, it looks like the back end just came out on him. Doesn't make, oh, it makes a little bit of contact with the 57 of Mark Nadeau. Almost got lucky on that one, but doesn't look like too much damage. Should be all right here. Looks like the back end just came out on him, and he does save it. Slight contact there with the 57, but could have been a lot worse. We see Brian Neff looks like he's going to come down pit road. Travis Wall's going to stay out. So see if Travis Wall is just staying out to lead a lap, or is Travis Wall going to stay out? They only have 21 laps on their tires right now. Looks like the number 60 of Brian Neff, one of the only guys right now that did go down. Looks like a few guys followed him. Keith Mador, Tony Gray, obviously to try to get some damage fixed. We see, let's see, Travis Wall, Adam Baker, Donald McLaughlin, Cullen Roberts, and Stephen Parks, your top 5. Cullen Roberts in the number 12, Old Schools Motorsports, making his debut here tonight in the Truck Series. Got a nice looking truck out there. Let's see if we can't get a closer look. Some nice colors on that thing. Yep, sorry about that. We'll wait for these guys to go green here. And I'll have to step away for 1 second. I'll be right there. All right, so we see Travis Wall does take the inside. Sorry about that. Had to answer a question real quick. Travis Wall on the inside, Adam Baker on the outside, followed by Donald McLaughlin and the number 12, Cullen Roberts, your top 4. Pace cars in. And we're back green. Looks like a pretty good start there by Travis Wall. Looks like the 48 of Adam Baker takes it up a little bit high to try to get that run off. Cullen Roberts now down on the inside, trying to take that position away from the 45 of Donald McLaughlin. And it's getting tight back there. Here comes Stephen Parks in the number 1. Travis Wall going to get a little bit of a distance in between him. Oh, and we have the 45 of Donald McLaughlin up into the wall. Does save it. That's going to move him back. Stacking him up just a little bit. The number 10 of Cody Eldred. Hopefully I'm saying that right. He's sitting here in 8th right now. Let's see if we got anybody really close here. Let's go back to Shane Papala, your leader in the points. He's sitting in 10th right now, so he's doing pretty good. Hopefully he can stay out of trouble here tonight. The 18 of Joe Mitchell back in 12th. Outside of him, Justin Rogers in that 21. Followed by the 60 of Brian Neff. We saw Brian Neff go in. He's got 4 new tires, so he may have a little bit of an advantage on that long run. And did I see somebody down low? Adam Baker about 7/10 behind now in 2nd. Cullen Roberts sitting in 3rd. Stephen Parks in 4th. Lupa Gonzalez leading that train back here in 5th. Got the 71 of Dean Viney, the 89 of Shane Papala, the 45 of Donald McLaughlin. Man, those guys were stacking it up there, trying to do everything they can to get free here. Tell you what, the guys are doing a good job side by side. They're going around here and keeping it pretty clean. Oh, just as I say that, Dean Viney up the hill just a little bit. Gonna stack them up. Let's see, let's jump back here with Dean. able to, oh, and into the wall, into the 10, into the 18. Oh, and the 4 involved. Oh, man. You know, we saw him go up and save it, but man, that was just too much. Let's go back and take a closer look at this. Looking at the back of the 71 of Dean Viney. We've seen him slide up the hill, I think, here. All right, little bit of contact up. Does manage to hang on to it, but I believe he kind of lost his concentration there. Oh, a little contact there with the 21 and then up into the wall, and unfortunately the 10 gets caught in it, the 18 gets caught in it, but it looks like they'll be okay to move on. Oh man, that's Bristol though. We will see that tonight quite a bit. See if anybody's gonna take a ride down pit road. Oh man, I thought we had it fixed. David Howard Jr. was trying to get up here to talk with me. I'll see if I can grab a hold of him real quick here. Let me see if I can find him. Hey, David Howard Jr., you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you, Paul.
Hey, man, sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know. We thought we had it fixed. I'm going to have to go check out why it's not letting people come in. I'm wondering why nobody's come up. I thought maybe they were just too mad. But, man, unfortunate, dude, early on. Man, what happened?
Yeah, just I couldn't tell who it was. Somebody got loose in the high line or got some help around there. I'm not sure. This place is tight racing. I was kind of following another car. Hard to see what happened there, and just wrong place, wrong time, man. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, man. Are you able to get it repaired and get back out, or is the damage too bad?
Yeah, we got almost 40 minutes of repair, so
Oh,
I
it's
think
going
we're
to be
just going to
close.
sit here and watch our teammate. He was just involved in a little scuffle there, as you saw, and I think he told me over the radio he's got about 2 minutes of repair. So at Bristol, that's not much. That's just a little blemish at Bristol. So hopefully he'll be able to go out there and get the Diamond State Racing boys a win.
Yeah, man, it's too bad too. We've seen the Butler Furniture trucks out there tonight, man, looking good. You know, Butler Furniture, one of our sponsors here at SoMo, man. Too bad. Tough luck for you tonight, man. But hopefully next week a little bit better. I believe it's Rockingham, so you know, a little bit bigger, same type of racing.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that place. It's a pretty technical track, a lot of bumps, old surface, and cars slip and slide and bounce around a lot, and makes for some good side-by-side racing, man. So I'm pretty excited. And as you said, you know, it sucks tonight. First night Butler Furniture's been on our truck, and you know, we didn't even make it but a couple laps. So we'll try to get Butler Furniture in victory lane again next week, and hopefully Tim can do it tonight for us.
Awesome, man. All right, man. Well, sorry about your luck, and we'll let you go ahead. I'll let you go ahead and grab your room, and we'll talk to you later on, buddy.
Hey, thanks a lot, buddy.
All right, thank you. All right, you heard David Howard Jr. Man, we seen early on, unfortunate, wrong place, wrong time, man, nowhere to go. We are back green. Travis Wall does take the spot. The number 12 of Cullen Roberts is sitting in second. Lupa Gonzalez right now sitting in third. Shane Papala sitting in fourth. And right behind them, the 21 of Justin Rogers, the 45 of Donald McLaughlin. And we see the number 10 of Cody Eldred able to hang on to positions and keep that truck running. You know, we saw him just get involved in that. Thankfully, Bristol damage isn't that bad. You can still get your truck out there and run. So hopefully you can get a decent finish here tonight. Go back to Adam Baker sitting in seventh. Matthew Talbert in that 78, taking a look underneath the number 10 of Cody Eldridge. And here comes the 60 of Brian Neff, the 18 of Joe Mitchell, And here is Timothy Lewis, our Butler Furniture driver. He's got some damage on that truck, but it looks like it's still going straight, so he's definitely got a chance if he can avoid anything that goes on here tonight. Bristol's tough. Bristol is one of those tracks, you know, if it happens so fast. Everything comes back down in front of you on the track, so it's really hard to avoid. And if you do manage to slow down, sometimes you get run over from behind. So it's just one of those, you know, I hate to say it's like Daytona, but it is kind of like Daytona in the fact that it's kind of like a crapshoot. You want to hope that you're not caught in the big one. Oh, Len McNeese going around. And don't tell me, oh, Timothy Lewis involved with that one also. Oh, no. All right, let's go back. See if we can see what happened from the back of Timothy Lewis here. Looks like oh yeah, there you go. He went to go up to miss the 84 and kind of got a piece of the number 10, and then the 19 got involved in that also. Oh man, don't see smoke coming out, so he still can get that truck back out. Hopefully he can get some of that damage repaired and get back out on the track and get himself at least a decent finish here, man. That's unfortunate.
SoMo Garage, bringing you the latest racing news, sim racing talk, driver chat, and highlights from the SoMo Racing Leagues with SoMo Racing League drivers. Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Get ready for 1 hour of kicking the tires in the SoMo Garage with your hosts, Aaron Riley and Paul Zoda.
All right, we're back live here. I was trying to fix something with the channel so guys can get in to talk. Don't know why there was permissions on it. Shouldn't have been any permissions on it. But we're here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway for 125 laps. We're under caution number 4. And the race tonight is brought to you by Hardee's of Richmond, Virginia. We want to thank Hardee's for sponsoring SoMo. And it looks like we're getting ready to go back green. Travis Wall does take the inside. The number 12 of Colin Roberts to the outside, followed by Lupa Gonzalez, Shane Papala, Justin Rogers, and Donald McLaughlin. So hang tight. Let's see if we can get some heat coming out of these trucks. It looks, let me see, Timothy Lewis still sitting in the pits. And we are green. Travis Wall with a pretty good start. See, Colin Roberts quickly grabbing second. Shane Papala right behind him in third. Go back a little bit. Lupa Gonzalez now gonna try and squeeze it into fourth. He's stuck down low underneath Donald McLaughlin though. And it looks like Travis Wall is chasing the 88, makes some contact with the 88. Oh no. Hopefully the 88's not up in the track into anybody. 88 was a lap down. I believe he was trying to get out of the way and it didn't work out fast enough. Let's go take a quick look. We see the 88, he is a lap down. I don't know how he was in front of, that far in front, but he did get clipped. Everybody does avoid him, so that's good. They do a good job of it. So we're back under caution here one more time. See, Lupa Gonzalez now stays out. We'll see if he gets around to be scored as your leader. Looks like Adam Baker stayed out, Stephen Parks, Keith Meador, and Justin Rogers. So right now we have a few guys. I don't know what happened to the 9 of Jackson Allen. All right, so Lupa Gonzalez is scored as your leader. Top 5 are Lupa Gonzalez, Adam Baker, Stephen Parks, Keith Meador, and Shane Papala. Right now, Lupa Gonzalez out front. We had 3 lead changes. Hard to believe for 58 laps. And we are under caution number 5. We have a few trucks that I don't believe took the field, and then we have a couple of trucks in the pits right now getting repairs. So we see Lupa Gonzalez does come in. He gives that lead up to Adam Baker. So he'll get Lupa will get the point for leading the lap, and he'll be back out with fresh tires a little bit further in the back of the field. See Tony Gray in the pits. David Howard Jr. Obviously, we spoke to him a little bit before. Unfortunately, his teammate Timothy Lewis also in the pits. The 57 of Mark Nadeau in the pits. So hopefully these guys are going to try to get some damage repaired and get back out on the track. How you doing, Lisa? Sorry I didn't say hi sooner. Got a lot of old schools motorsports guys out here tonight. Hopefully they can keep it clean and stay out of the big one. So Adam Baker now looks like he'll choose the inside. Stephen Park's going to be on the outside. Shane Papala, 28 of Keith Meador, and Travis Wall and Colin Roberts. We'll be coming to lap 61, 125 laps here, and there are no fast repairs. Those of you that don't know what fast repairs are, in iRacing you have an option to get your car or truck fixed one time complete. SoMo does not use that. We are back green. So if you get any damages, you need to drive it out or get it repaired. Looks like a pretty good battle up front between Stephen Parks and 48 of Adam Baker. Stephen trying that outside line. See if Stephen can do it. Stephen does get to the line first, so he's going to get scored for that lap. Oh, but he does tag the wall. That's going to let Adam Baker by. Let's go back here to the 12. Colin Roberts, Shane Papala, and Brian Neff, and the yellow is out. Let's try and find out what happened. Let's go back and see if we can find out where this came from. see. Let me see. Let me go back to the 28. And we'll back it up just a little bit more. All right. Looks like the 28 and the 78 may have made some contact there. 78 had a good run down low. Looks like he kind of grabbed that apron and slid up just a little bit into the side of the 28. They do manage to keep it going, so not really super bad. So it's going to keep Adam Baker up front. Stephen Parks, he'll stay out. He'll be in second. Shane Papala in third. Looks like Cullen Roberts in fourth. Brian Neff in fifth. And let's see. Let's run through. We have Travis Wall. He had 37 laps led so far. Brian Neff had 10 laps led. Stephen Parks leads 1 lap. Adam Baker's got 6 laps led. Jackson Allen, and I don't know what happened to Jackson Allen, but he had 9 laps led before he got booted or disconnected. And Lupa Gonzalez with 1 lap. So had a couple of different leaders here. Yeah, sorry about that, Tim. I don't know why it's not letting people in. We're going to have to find out. I took the permissions off, but I don't know, for some reason it's not sticking with it. Let's see if you're still here. Yeah, we'll have to look at it after tonight's race for tomorrow's race. Sorry about that. We did want to try to get some of the guys in here and, hear what they had to say, getting repairs on their trucks or, if they're wrecked out for the night, just to get their side of the incident and let you hear, what they feel. But for some reason it won't let anybody in, and I don't know why. So I apologize for that. We will get on top of that. All right, Adam Baker once again going to take the inside line. Stephen Parks going to take outside. See a lot of guys here waiting to get this thing going one more time. All right, pace car is in, and the green flag is out. It looks like Stephen Parks got a good jump there on the outside. See if he's able to clear Adam Baker and hang on to it. It looks like he'll hang on to that. We see the number 12. Oh, we see, I believe, was that Justin Rogers up on the wall? I'm not quite sure what happened. Somebody was up on the wall there. I think it was Justin Rogers or Matthew Talbert. I believe it might have been Justin Rogers. Let's go back up a little bit here. The 89 of Shane Papala right now sitting in third, trying to take that second place spot. Stuck down low. He's going to fight it out with Adam Baker. That's third and fourth. And we see that Piggly Wiggly mobile in the number 44, Travis Wall, right behind them. Just waiting for an opportunity. Stephen Parks, though, out front. 6 laps led so far. Able to hang on to it. Cullen Roberts moves into second. He's going to come up here and try and put a little bit of pressure on the number 1 of Stephen Parks. And looks like he's going to get that truck to stick down low. They're going to drag race. Stephen Parks going to hang on to it. They are now side by side. The 12 and the 48 make a little bit of contact. And we see that cone back out on the track. Adam Baker now going to take a look on the inside. of Stephen Parks try to take that number 1 spot back from the number 1. Guys are doing a great job here keeping it going. Very easy to lose your concentration here at Bristol and throw your timing off, your rhythm off here. We see the 48 down low. How long can he stay down low without burning those tires up? Shane Papala also down low underneath the 60 of Brian Neff. Kind of split the field up a little bit here. I don't want to leave these guys in the front, but we got some racing going on back, and the 48 of Adam Baker going around. And he locks him up and holds it there. I don't think anybody else made contact with him. We'll have to go back and take a look. Looks like it just came out on his own. Let's take a look and watch the 48 of Adam Baker here. Yeah, it looks like the back end just came out on him. And he does a good job locking it up and holding it, and they do avoid him. So, man, that was close. We see Adam Baker gonna go in, get the repairs done to that truck. We're gonna have a new leader here tonight. Mr. Colin Roberts, the number 12. New driver here at SoMo with Old Schools Motorsports leading the way here, getting that first lap led. So coming here, making a little bit of noise. We also see the number 10 of Cody Eldridge. He's still on the track. He's a few laps down. He's had some damages early on, but I guess you'll have that here. See if there's anybody else left in here that's getting repaired. Maybe I can get a hold of. See Adam Baker back out on the track. See Sean Doerr, he's going back in to get some repairs done. Cody Eldridge coming back out. Matthew Talbert, he's currently sitting 14th. Adam Baker currently sitting 13th. Looks like he's going back in to get maybe a little bit more damage repaired. Justin Rogers started second. He's going back in for some more repairs also. Let's go to your top 5. Donald McLaughlin started 6th, and he is sitting 5th. Shane Papala, he started 22nd, and he is sitting 4th. He is your points leader in the championship points. Brian Neff started 4th. He's sitting 3rd. He's got 10 laps led. Travis Wall started 3rd. He's sitting 2nd with 37 laps led. And our new leader here tonight, Colin Roberts, started 11th. He's sitting 1st, and he'll be coming around to leading 4 laps this time by. So we had 10 lead changes. We're under caution number 7, and we still have about 42 laps left. So plenty of racing still to go. And it looks like Cullen's going to take the inside. Travis Wall on the outside. Brian Neff, Shane Papala taking up row 2. And we see the pace car ducked into pit road. We wait for that green flag. And we're back at it one more time here tonight. It looks like Cullen had a good start. Travis Wall on the outside. Oh, he's going to go up and shut that door. That's where you want to be on that outside. I guess the inside is a good start off, but you definitely want to move that truck up to the outside line. So Cullen got a good run there, hanging on to first. We see the 60 of Brian Neff jump back into third. Shane Papala in fourth down low. Lupa Gonzalez hanging on to your fifth spot. And then Joe Mitchell, who we saw in trouble a little bit earlier, back up to sixth. Side by side, Donald McLaughlin and Stephen Parks were. Stephen Parks into the wall. Help him turn that truck just a little bit. Joe Mitchell down low. Lupa Gonzalez up high. Let's jump inside with Travis Wall real quick while we can. Travis Wall sitting in second. Right in front of him, the number 12, Colin Roberts. Back up one to third place to Brian Neff. Oh, that's close. Go back one more to Shane Papala in fourth. You definitely have to have a rhythm here at this track. If you lose that rhythm, you lose so much time. You get up out of your rhythm. It's so hard to get it back. Go back here to Justin Rogers and Len McNeese. That's for 11th and 12th. Len McNeese on the outside. Justin Rogers in the 21 down low. Len McNeese trying to use that outside to keep that speed going. See the 78 of Matthew Talbert right behind them. To the 62 of Sean Dorr. He is, looks like he's one lap down, so he may be the first truck on the a lap down, so he might be in the lucky dog position should another caution come out and he doesn't get involved in it. We have a challenge for the lead here. Travis Wall looking down low. Number 60 of Brian Neff also there, and Shane Papala right behind the number 60. And Cullen will get scored for that lap again. He did come across the line before Travis. Oh, 60 up into the wall. Hangs on to it. That's always scary when you're the driver on the inside and somebody hits the wall on the outside because you know they're going to come down into you. Go back here to Shane Papala sitting in fourth. Joe Mitchell now in fifth. Lupa Gonzalez on the outside in sixth. Stephen Parks now sitting in seventh. Donald McLaughlin having a good night here. He's sitting in eighth. Dean Viney, he's got himself up to ninth. Len McNeese rounding out your top 10. And we have Matthew Talbert and Justin Rogers for 11th and 12th there. 78 of Matthew Talbert, 21 of Justin Rogers. And looks like Travis Wall, Brian Neff, Shane Papala, these four. Oh, a little bit of contact between Shane and Brian. Oh, man. Oh, we saw that. And no caution. Oh, here's the caution. Uh-oh, we saw that. I saw a couple other trucks involved in that too. We're going to have to go back and take a look at that. Wow. It looked like he hit him and almost straightened him back out. Let's see if we can find him now. Okay. Looked like the 60 had to check up a little bit to keep off of on the 18 of Joe Mitchell. Got a little bit with him also. Let's back up one more time here with the 60. And Joe Mitchell with a little bit of front damage. That was the number 1 of Stephen Parks going by. Let's see, did Stephen hit anything? Oh, wow. Wait, we have to go back and look at that. So we see Stephen Parks get tagged by the 45. They were checking up. Oh, and he gets hit. I believe that was the 28 of Keith Madar. Wow. He's lucky, though. That could have been a lot worse. He got him only in the back there a little bit, so that wasn't too bad. Steve still can recuperate from that, man. If he would have T-boned him, it would have been over. So we see we're back under caution one more time here. And we are under caution number 8. 10 lead changes. Colin Roberts still out front, hanging on to the lead. And we're getting down to crunch time here. 21 laps to go. Wow, that was just like insane. I don't know how Stephen Parks managed to stay alive out of that one. Man, that's kind of tough. So let's see who's your top 5 right now. We have Cullen Roberts, Travis Wall, Lupa Gonzalez, Donna McLaughlin, Stephen Parks, your top 5. Let's move back to number 6. We have Justin Rogers sitting in 6th, Len McNeese in 7th. Shane Papalo shifts back to 8th. Dean Viney sitting in 9th. And Matthew Talbert rounding out your top 10. And then we have Adam Baker sitting getting repairs done. He would be sitting in 11th. And Brian Neff coming back in to get a little bit more repairs done. And the lights are still on the pace car. They're going to start getting these guys doubled up, getting them ready to get back out here. Just want to remind you again, Hardee's of Richmond, Virginia is the sponsor for tonight's race at Bristol Motor Speedway for 125 laps. Tomorrow night, SoMo Racing League will be here with the Lazy Days Racing Xfinity Series. And there'll be 135 laps here at Bristol. A lot of the same drivers that you see here tonight will be back here tomorrow night. And that'll be right here on SR Broadcasting at 8:45. Then Thursday night, the Lazy Days Racing Cup Series at SoMo Racing League will be live on PBR Broadcasting at 8:45. There'll be 145 laps in the Cup car. So 3 nights of Bristol. I think by the 3rd night, we're going to see some tempers. And we're back green here. Be 18 laps to go this time by. Looks like Cullen off to a good start, able to get back out front and hang on to it. Lupa Gonzalez down low, gonna challenge the 44 maybe. Oh, and the 21 going around. That's not what they wanted to see. Oh man. It looks like he got stuck there with the 78. Let's go back and take a look. Let's take a look from the back of the 21. Ooh, a little bit of contact there with the number 1 of Stephen Parks. And then I believe it looks like he gets stuck here with the 78. Yep. That'll happen sometimes. That's kind of a net code thing. So that's an unfortunate bound right there. Is Stephen Parks in or out? All right, Stephen Parks still on the track. I believe Justin Rogers, yeah, still out on the track. And the 78 of Matthew Talbert suffering some heavy damage, so I think his night is going to be over. See Justin Rogers coming back in to try to get a little bit more repairs done. Hey, Mark Nadeau, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy. Listen, man, we wanted to try to get caught up with you. Sorry about your luck here tonight, man. Just kind of wrong place, wrong time. But how was it going up till that point?
You know, it was going really good at that point. The Turn 4 racing car was doing just fine. You know, it's still, man, you're going to have problems, going to have a little bumping and banging, so you just got to be prepared for it and just hold your temper for it and pray you get through it, right?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, we were saying, I hate to compare it to Daytona, but it kind of like is because it's like a crapshoot. You know, things happen so fast here, and everything comes right back to you. But you look pretty good out there while you were running, and we wanted to try to get it caught up with you and just see, you know, where you were. Next week is Rockingham, similar type of racing, a little bit bigger track, so hopefully a little bit better luck next week.
Yes, sir. I like Rockingham. It's going to be fun.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you talking with us real quick while we were under yellow, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week, man.
Hey, we appreciate you. Hats off to Turn 4 Racing and SoMo, man.
All right, man. Thanks for being here, brother. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, that was the 57 of Mark Nadeau. We wanted to try to get a word in with some of the drivers here tonight that, you know, got caught up in it, had some unfortunate incidents here, and we appreciate him talking to us. Next week is Rockingham in the Truck Series, so I don't know. A little bit bigger track, same type of, you know, style, but a little bit bigger. So I love Rockingham. I wish I was racing in it. I wish I could trade with somebody real quick and have them come up here and broadcast it and let me get out on the track. That's one of my favorite tracks to run because it's so bumpy. It's got so much, you know, you're constantly on the wheel. Pace car is in, and we're back green. And it looks like Cullen Roberts off to a good start here to try and get this thing to the checkered. 11 laps to go. 53, Lupa Gonzalez again back down low. Got a better run that time, but just not able to hang on to it. We see a little bit of contact, and the yellow is out again one more time. And it looks like, let's see, the 89 of Shane Papala to 45. Let's go back and take a look. Not sure who all is involved with it. Looks like more than one. See if we could try to make heads or tails of this. Let's jump up to the blimp real quick. 45 and the 89 made contact, and the 89 turned right up into the wall, just snapped. Let's go back now and take a look at it from the back of his truck. Wow, that thing just snapped up. Oh, and the 41 of the 71 of Dean Viney unfortunately caught in that. Let's see what that looks like from inside Shane's truck. Wow. Unfortunate for Shane. Looks like he'll still be able to come back out. So we're getting a little bit closer here to the end. Pressure is on. Everything's on the line here. Usually when you get to 20 to go and it starts going down. Pressure does ramp up. So we have Cullen Roberts. He's got 39 laps led. Travis Wall had 37 laps led. So right now, Cullen Roberts with the most laps led. Travis Wall second, Lupa Gonzalez. We see Shane Papala, who was in fourth, ducking in to try to get some more damages fixed for this last shootout. So that's going to change things up in the front just a little bit. Let's take a look here. Stephen Parks sitting seventh. Joe Mitchell sitting sixth. Go to your top five. Colin Roberts, your leader. Travis Wall second. Lupa Gonzalez third. Brian Neff in fourth. Adam Baker sitting in fifth. And we are under caution number 10. And we've had 10 lead changes so far. 6 laps to go. Definitely going to get hot now. See, the lights are out on the pace car, so we'll be able to fire these boys up, and it will be a 4-lap shootout, almost like a green-white checker. See if these guys can keep it green or if it's going to be end under yellow. No one wants to see it end under yellow, but unfortunately we don't have any control over that. It's always better under green, which we are back to it. Let's see if the 12 of Colin Roberts can hang on to that top spot. Looks like he's pretty good down low. Able to jump up front. 53 of Lupa Gonzalez going to be down low, try and take that second spot from Travis Wall. Oh, a little bit of contact, a little bumping going on. And we are staying green. Travis Wall and Brian Neff. Oh, and the 12 up into the wall. 53. Oh, man, that's it. Oh, it's over. Oh, man, that was rough. Oh, man, we have to go back and look at that. As much as I don't want to, we have to go back real quick and look at that. That was just rough. Looks like they made a little bit of contact. Looks like the 60 and the 53. The 53. Oh, and he gets turned by the 60. They were going 3 wide. Oh, man. That's rough. So Travis Wall going to take it home here, your winner tonight. So congratulations to Travis Wall on that win. Second place will be Brian Neff. Third place is Adam Baker. So, man, that was definitely a fight out there. So we'll give these guys a minute, and then we'll come back and get some interviews in.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group, Blancpain GT Series. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
All right, a little bit of confusion here. I'm with Adam Baker right now. I thought Adam Baker finished third. That's what it was showing me on here, but Adam told me no, he did finish fourth. Adam, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Well, dude, I thought you finished third. Looked like you had a pretty good run there. Let's see, you got 9 laps led. You started fifth. Looked pretty rough out there. How was it, bud?
It was just survival. I spun while I was running up there trying to get the lead from Steven, and I got a bunch of damage on the truck, and it was smoking. Luckily, it wasn't much required, and I got it fixed the next lap, and I came out just in front of the pace car. And so I was able to keep running, and I was just trying to, keep it alive for the rest of the race with about 50 to go, and kept running. We had a few more cautions, so I was able to get my 4 minutes of optional down to about a minute and a half. So it was running okay. It didn't take off very well on the restarts, but I was able to keep up with them once I got up. And at the end there, it was just trying to get by that last wreck, and I thought I finished in third, but they gave the spot back to the 12.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused in that also.
Yeah. I didn't expect to finish up there, considering how much damage I got, but I was able to survive to the end, and that's pretty much all that matters at this track.
Yeah. You guys did a pretty good job. I mean, it's tough. We were talking about it earlier. Bristol's just that kind of way. The things happen so fast here. Sometimes, even if you react, there's really not much you can do. But next week is Rockingham. How you feel about going back to Rockingham now in the trucks?
I love Rockingham. It's one of my favorites. We don't get to run there a lot, but I really do enjoy it. I didn't get to run last week in the Xfinity cars. I wish I could have, but I just wasn't able to run that night. But I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be good, man. I was just saying during the broadcast, I wish somebody could swap spots with me because I love Rockingham. I would love to get out there in the trucks in there. But we'll look forward to seeing you next week, man, and hopefully you got a little bit better finish than what you get tonight. But finishing fourth is definitely not bad. We had a lot of guys start here tonight, 125 laps. So congratulations on that, man. And before we let you get out of here, anybody you want to shout out to, dude?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you up there in the broadcast booth for everything that you do and on these great broadcasts. I'd like to thank all the admins for everything they do, all the drivers for racing with respect. It was a little bit rougher tonight than it usually is, but it's usually a lot of fun here and clean racing. I'd like to thank PORTSIDE, Jaguar, and Land Rover for sponsoring the series, my teammates for everything that they do, and all the fans that came out to watch.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next week, dude.
All right, thank you.
All righty. Let's see if we can get caught up with Cullen. And we're with our third place finisher, Mr. Cullen Roberts. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
All right. Hey, first of all, man, we want to welcome you to the league. Good run here tonight, man. You come out of here with the most laps led. You looked real good there at the end. We knew it was going to get a little bit tough. Once it gets down to 20 to go, 10 to go, and start counting down with a couple cautions, you always expect the heat to come on. But not a bad finish, man, for your first race coming out of here, finishing third and with the most laps led. So give us a breakdown of your race, man.
I didn't think I had much coming in because, first time in the league, I didn't know what the competition was going to be like. But I know Travis Wall. I race with him in real life, and we're good friends. I just really tried to keep the car clean for as long as I can, stay it up front, and I ended up pretty good until the end there.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you look real good, man. 42 laps led. We got on your truck early. I like the paint scheme that you got on there. I like the colors, so we were talking about that. Old Schools Motorsports, man. You guys are here. Hopefully you enjoy running here. You guys seem like a pretty good fit. A lot of good competition, so we look forward to seeing more out of you guys. Next week is Rockingham in the trucks. How you feel about heading Rockingham?
I actually don't own that track yet, but we'll see if I can't purchase that and get some practice down, and hopefully I'll be able to be competitive like tonight.
I'll tell you what, Rockingham is a real good track in the trucks. Got a lot of characteristics, a lot of bumps. It's keeps your hands full, but if you get into the rhythm of it, it's definitely a good track. hopefully we can see you there. If not, we'll see you the following week. But good to see you out here tonight and have a great run, man. 42 laps led. You come out here the most laps led, finishing third. And before we let you get out of here, man, anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, big shout out to my friend Dylan Brockwell. I mean, you mentioned the paint scheme on my car, DVR. That's all him, Dylan Brockwell Racing. He passed away early last year from a freak accident. He's one of the best guys. He was big in sim racing and real dirt racing and stuff. Big shout out to him. He's up there watching me. I know he's helping me out every time I'm on the track. Big shout out to Sean, Cody, Tony, all the guys at Old Schools. They help me out a lot. I mean, they're so skillful and talented. I got a lot to learn from them for sure. And Travis, obviously, he helped me out a bit in that race, and good on him for getting the win. And Donald McLaughlin, he helped me out a little bit too. So thank you to all of them guys.
All right, good, man. Well, it was good to see you out here. Hopefully everything is good. Your boy's happy to see you at least take a third and come out here with the most laps led. So congratulations on that. And hopefully we see you next week at Darlington, man. Welcome to SoMo.
Thank you. You guys have a good night.
All righty. All right, let's see if we can't get caught up with our winner here, Travis Wall. Or did I just skip? Oh, wait, did I just skip second place? Yeah, hold on a second. I'm sorry about that. Got me all confused here because it didn't go right. All right, Mr. Brian Neff, this is Paul up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
All right, man. Well, you started fourth, you finished second, and you got 10 laps led. What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I feel kind of bad. The 12 got loose there with a lap or two to go, and I tried to avoid him, and I also tried to avoid getting into Lupe, and we kind of all came together.
Yeah, you'll have that at Bristol. I mean, it's tight, it's tough, and, the pressure's on, man. It's time to go.
Yeah, really good racing tonight, though. It always is here, though.
Yeah, we expect to see, action at these tracks. We were saying we're here tonight, we're here tomorrow night, and we're here Thursday night. 3 nights at Bristol. So some guys are going to be nuts by the end of Thursday night. But you had a real good truck, man. You started fourth, you finished second, you got 10 laps led. Definitely a good run for you. It was a shame we saw Ronald Henry have some troubles early on, and we were hoping for a good finish by him. But, at least you're able to pull it through for you guys.
Yeah, he had some technical difficulties early. So, and the one spin I had when Shane got in the back of me, that was on me. I checked up to keep from hitting Travis, and there was nothing really he could do. So.
Yeah, we saw that. We even said, too, it looked like you had to check up. And it happens so fast here, man, at Bristol. And then when things do go wrong on the track, it just comes right back down in front of you. There's not a whole lot you can do. The only thing you can do is hope for a good finish, hope to avoid some of it. Thankfully, even with some of the damage, you're still able to get back out on the track and secure some positions. But next week we hit Rockingham in the trucks. So how you feel about that?
I felt like a hero in practice the other day in the Xfinity car, and the race started, and I really quick went to a 0. But I figured it out and got my laps back, got the lucky dog, and ended up finishing where I started. So I can't really complain, but I'm not going to tell you it's one of my better tracks.
Yeah, I guess I hear you, man. I wish I could run it, but I'm definitely looking forward to calling it. But, we'll see what happens, man. But finishing second tonight is definitely good for you, man, and we congratulate you on that. Before we let you get out of here, man, anybody you want to shout out to?
I'd just like to thank the guys for racing me clean and all the good racing, and I'd like to thank Portside Jaguar and Land Rover for sponsoring the race tonight.
All right, man, we look forward to seeing you next week, and congratulations on second, buddy.
All right, man, thanks a lot.
All right. All right, now we'll get caught up with our leader. winner here. Mr. Travis Wall, do you got a copy?
Indeed I do.
Sorry about that before. I got confused here, man. Dude, you started third. You come out with the win. You got 41 laps led. Almost the most laps led. Colin Roberts got you by 1. Some good racing out there, man. How was it?
To be honest, I actually raced pretty good. It's still one of those, you got to be dedicated at outside, but you could, every once in a while, if you got a good run, you can actually make that bottom work.
Yeah, we seen like even Cullen there in those last couple of starts. He took that inside line, and once he was able to get up into the front, it was really hard. We saw you try to get around him a couple times, man, but that inside line is just a little bit tough to do it. But you definitely look strong out there, man. 41 laps led, definitely something to talk about. You've come out with the win. You started third, and I think you only got as low as 7th, man. So definitely a great run for you tonight.
Yeah, I was really worried about those other guys I had pitted early. It just you don't want to be in the back on these restarts, especially when we still have 20-some cars out there. When it starts dwindling down and you get some lap down cars, I pitted late and then still only came out 7th, so it didn't really hurt. And I was with fast guys around me, so it makes it a lot easier when you run Bristol as an actual pit strategy race instead of pitting every caution. So yeah, good strategy, good just clean racing up front with most of us, and then with the last 5 laps, it was it was a lot tighter.
Yeah, it's go time. We even said that, once you get down to 20 laps to go, 10 laps to go, and then a late caution like that where it's a 4-lap shootout. You're lucky if it ends on the green, but you guys did it. You got it done. It was definitely an exciting race from up here. So we'll see what happens next week, man, at Rockingham.
Cool. We're taking these things to the Rock?
Yes, sir.
I got another chance to go. I guess to go 3 in a row then, huh?
Yeah. I was saying I wish I could run with you guys next week, man. That's one of my favorite tracks to run, just with all the bumps and grooves and everything. And in the truck, I'm sure you know, man, the truck is a lot of fun at Rockingham. You can throw these things around real good.
Oh, definitely. It's a blast. And that's why I like Busch Car around there, too. So hopefully it'll work out really good for me then.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, listen, congratulations on the win. And before we let you get out of here, anybody you want to thank, buddy?
Yeah, I got to thank definitely SoMo, you guys for, and you for putting on a great broadcast for us to actually be somewhere and I can go back and watch me and critique me and go through all that. PORTSIDE, JAGUAR, and yeah. Either way. Just all the sponsors for helping us, helping you put the race on, and then Piggly Wiggly for showing up on my truck every week, and then I can't wait for the rest of the races this week and next week.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. All right, man. Well, listen, go celebrate, and we'll get caught up with you, and we'll see you tomorrow night in the Xfinity Series back here at Bristol.
All right, take care.
All right, have a good night. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that was Travis Wall, your winner here tonight. He comes out here with 41 laps led, and Cullen Roberts comes out of here with 42 laps led. He gets the most laps led just by 1, but definitely a good race. I enjoyed it from where I was. Tomorrow night is going to be another good race here in the Lazy Days Racing Xfinity Series with SoMo. They did 125 laps tonight. Tomorrow night they'll be doing 135. So tune in tomorrow night. It's definitely going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get to see some more good racing. Let's see. Let's go over the final results here. Yeah, Travis Wall, who comes out of here, your winner tonight. Second place will be Brian Neff. Third place goes to Cullen Roberts. Adam Baker will finish 4th. Lupa Gonzalez will take home 5th tonight. 6th place goes to Stephen Parks. 7th will be Shane Papala. 8th place goes to Len McNeese. 9th place goes to Joe Mitchell. And rounding out top 10 here is Justin Rogers. 11th is Dean Viney. 12th place goes to Donald McLaughlin. 13th will be Matthew Talbert. 14th is Sean Dewar. And 15th is Keith Meador. 16th goes to Cody Eldred. 17th is Jeff Glockner. 18th, Timothy Lewis. 19th is Mark Nadeau. 20th is Tim Giles. Jackson Allen will finish 21st. Tony Gray will finish 22nd. Ronald Henry 23rd. David Howard Jr. 24th. Don't know what happened to Douglas Nelson, but he'll be scored 25th. And Jay Dubuque will be scored 26th. We had 13 lead changes, 12 cautions, which, I mean, for Bristol, you know, you're going to have that. Like I said, next week they'll be here. They'll be at Rockingham on SR Broadcasting at 8:45. Tune in and watch these guys go wild over at Rockingham. Tomorrow night, the Lazy Days Race and Xfinity Series with SoMo will be here at Bristol, live on SR Broadcasting at 8:45. So if you can, come out, tune in tomorrow night, and watch them go around here in the B car. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Follow us around. Sunday nights is the SoMo Garage at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come take a listen, see what we got, and maybe you enjoy it. Come back for some more. Until then, we appreciate you. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night. We'll see you next week at Rockingham.